Hi all, welcome back to Cardelian Moon. I'm Lisa. Before we actually get started, a couple of things. There are still a few personals left for April. If you are interested in having a personal reading, please look in the description box below for our email address. Send us an email, we'll send you all the details on those and get you booked in. On Instagram, our emergency readings, where you direct message us if there's an issue or problem or something you want to discuss, they're going really, really well. So you get a mini reading or just an ear. If you want just an ear, we're all right with that. Send us a message and one of us will get back to you, or me or Joe will get back to you, and we will sort those out for you. Obviously you can specify if you want one of us or the other, that's perfectly fine, but that's still up and running and operational and going reasonably well, so we're good with that. Let me think, what else do I need to tell you? Aries, your birthday readings will be coming out before the end of the week to cover your birthday period, so to speak. And with that said, we will get started. It is going to be a short mini reading for everyone for the start of the week. Like I said, week commencing the 1st of April 2019. The cards have been pre-shuffled and everything, all the normal bits and pieces. I did actually start, and for some reason my camera spazzed out. I don't know what the correct term is, but anyway. Bleh. So what I've got is, I did already get one card for you, Aries, because we're starting with Aries as it's your birthday month, and we got you being quite independent, working on your own stuff at the moment, okay? So I will carry on with you guys, and we will see where you are at. Let's see where we're going. See what we got for our Aries for the start of the week. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Oh, have you given someone the elbow, Aries? Is that, or you know what I actually think this is? I think for some of you, or it could be someone you're dealing with, as you know, energies can go vice versa, but either someone you're dealing with is sort of being too independent at the moment and has kind of pushed you away, and they need help, but they actually don't want to ask for it. Okay, they're thinking, oh, I could do the hand with this, I could do the hand with that. No, pride's getting in their way, okay? Or it could be you doing that. Something's happened and you're very, very much, no, I've got this, I can manage, I'm perfectly fine, thank you. And there is a situation where you possibly do need some help, but you actually have no intention of asking for it. You could be dealing with an earth sign. Your earth signs are Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo, or you could be dealing with a Cancerian or a Libra. Let's see what else we've got for you, my lovelies, quickly. You're waiting to be told something. Some of you may be waiting on a job offer and you're waiting to see if news about that comes in, but some of you, like I said, are dealing with the signs that I've mentioned, and there's some pride here, and I think it's because you don't feel you've been given the full story. You've not been given the full story. You feel that someone has omitted to tell everything, and this has left you, I'm fine, I've got it, I could do it by myself, or vice versa. Like I said, cross-watcher, maybe you, maybe the Aries. You'll know, but someone is like, no, I'm fine, I've got it, leave it alone, I'm doing it, or whatever. Or someone really does need some help and they're just not forthcoming. So I mean, if you're an Aries and you know of an earth sign, Cancer or Libra, and they've got a bit of they've gone too quiet, they've withdrawn a little bit or something like that, it's possible they may need some help or support off you at the moment. Yeah, someone, either you, Aries, or someone you're dealing with, they've kind of lost, they're very, very out of sorts at the moment. They've lost hope, they've lost, they're off their path, okay? So either you or they are off their path. Someone needs a bit of help and support here, but they're not asking for it. Something just flip. Just checking. Okay. Yeah, again, we definitely got secrets of something not being told here. Okay, something, and it's do with some sort of addictive behaviour or mental anguish or something along them lines. I think either someone needs to reach out to you, Aries, or you need to reach out to someone. Because I don't feel this is something that can be handled solely. Do you like my new chair, by the way? Sorry. It's got a massage feature and everything. It's heaven. It's so comfy. Anyway, back to the story. Sorry. Butterfly brain. Hi, belly bum. Hey. Yes, so yeah, it's something that can't be dealt with solely. So we need to, I would either, if it isn't you, Aries, then it is definitely someone you know who is feeling like this at the moment. And I would probably offer a hand of friendship. It might get bitten a little bit, or barked at, should we say, but someone here does definitely need some help. Yeah, in rebuilding. I mean, I've got new beginnings at the bottom of the full card. This is like a leap of faith, starting anew, something like that. So I feel in order for this person to get past this, or for you to get past this, some help is going to be needed, and then wipe the slate clean, start again. All right, my lovelies, so that's what we've got for you. Taurus, let's see where you're at, my lovelies. Let's see where our Taurians are at. Right, so guys, what have we got for our Taurus? Starting 1st of April 2019. What have we got for our Taurus? Something else for our Aries. If it comes to me, Aries, there's one other thing that you need to be told. If it comes to me, I'll tell you. I feel I've missed something there. Definitely missed something. If it comes to me, I'll let you know. It'll be in this video somewhere. Sorry. Could mean you end up having to watch loads just to see if I say anything. Sorry. Okay, Taurus, let's see what we got for you guys. So what can our Taurus expect? What messages or advice do we need to give our Taurus for a week commencing the 1st of April 2019? Because it's spring now, I've decided to have the back door open, which is over there. Okay. I'm actually thinking I'm a bit cold, but because it's spring, I'm refusing to shut the bloody door. Okay. Sorry. So we've got a new start on something. Taurus. Actually, and that is also a fire sign new start as well. So it could be a Taurus dealing with an Aries. Or vice versa. So Taurus, if you've just skipped past the Aries reading, because I started off with them, you might want to have a look at that and see if any of that resonates or feels relevant for you. And there we are, Taurus. There's your energy. Oh, that's a lot. No, okay, I'll take them. I will take them. Thank you. Okay, so some of you are thinking of a new start. Some of you have been dealing with someone who's been withholding. And this has left you feeling a bit confused and pondering about moving on. Or you've been withholding. It's almost like you've gone ahead to start something and then you've gone, maybe not. And now you're debating whether to go ahead or not, or whether to leave the situation completely. Interesting start of the week. See what else I've got for you, Taurus. So you could be dealing with a water sign. But yeah, you're like, or someone's coming to you and like, yeah, let's get going, let's do this, let's do that. And now all of a sudden they're like, oh, and they've pulled back and they're like, this is mine, no touch. Do you know what I mean? And but it's you or them, my lovelies. Cross watcher, if you're watching, you'll know. Some of you are definitely thinking this new beginning is a non-starter. You're already aware it's a non-starter and you're thinking, Again, due to secrets. A lot of secrets coming up for people at the moment. I don't know if it's where Mercury was in retrograde and now it's got sort of gone back in to normal forward flowing motion, so to speak. There seems to be a lot of secrets coming out this week for a lot of signs, and it's not just in, I've not just noticed that in the readings I've been doing and personal readings I've been doing. I've noticed it in my everyday life with people saying, well, actually, you know, this has happened, but I didn't want to tell you over the last couple of weeks. I don't know why, but I didn't, you know, and like little things are coming to light now. Little truths are starting to be told. And a lot of it probably does have to do with Mercury being in retrograde, but still in the shadow period, obviously, because I still can't say the bloody word. But yeah, I feel there's a lot of secret, or a lot of that people are starting to speak again now, and things are coming to light. And I don't think it's where people have been. I mean, sometimes it is where people have just been nasty, but I think it's where some people are. What? Come, oh, you lemon. Sorry, excuse me. My dog has got himself caught on the curtain. Hang on a sec. What have you done, you new dog? All right, come here. Method of fluff as a thank you. You know, there's things that stop the flies coming in. Did you get yourself stuck? Where you gone? Did you get yourself stuck, you big lemon? Oh, all right, you're fine now. You're fine. Come on, go play in the garden. Good boy. Sorry. It's like running the kindergarten. Okay, so yeah, so I feel a lot of people, it's just that they didn't know how to word something, or exactly how to say or approach a subject or things like that. And that's sort of changing now that Mercury's. Do you like my technical terms? They're great, aren't they? Yeah, so again, it's something coming to light. Something is finally but I feel as well, I feel there's been some, I feel you haven't said everything you need to say either, Taurus. So they're feeling a little untrusting of you as well. I feel it's probably more assumptions. Yeah, but you are thinking of just going, you know what, I'm done, I'm moving on. It's time for me now. Okay, I'll take it because you insisted. And for some of you, this is to do with romance, the love situation. For some of you, it is. For some of you, it's a completely different situation. Interesting. But yeah, you're thinking, because it started off right, and then it just kind of got like quite confusing. But to move on, I feel would be the best option for you at the moment, because we've got 3 sevens here, and that indicates good fortune and good luck and prosperity and stuff like that. But there's a couple of things you've got to juggle first. But definitely stand in your own right when you're juggling these things, because I think someone's going to try and throw a little bit of a spanner in the work, okay? And when they do, if you just stand your ground, that spanner coming towards you will just go bing and ricochet straight off. You know, but there's a few that there's some, as I would say, some T's that still need to be crossed and I's that need to be dotted. But apart from that, for the start of the week, you'll be all right. Yeah, and definitely a new moving forward with a clearer frame of mind, guys. Definitely with a clearer frame of mind. No more confusion. No more of this, my darlings. Not bad, Taurus, because you'll know where you stand. You know what you're prepared for now and what you're not prepared for. You know what you're prepared for. And, oh, Aries. Sorry, just flipping back to Aries. I think I've got. Okay, spit it out. Aries. What do they need to... Okay, Aries, you've got someone coming to you, not to do with the current... Well, it is to do with the current situation, but they're not actually mixed up in the current situation. There's a current situation that's going on with you at the moment between you and 1 or 2 other people, okay? Someone who isn't one of those 1 or 2 other people is going to come towards you with information about one of those people. Is it legit? It's semi-legit. Okay, so okay. Huh? Okay, it is legit, but it's been embellished. Okay, there you go, Aries. That was the other thing I needed to tell you. Right, but Taurus, yes, back to you, darlings. As I was saying, yeah, so you're going to have, there's going to be no more confusion now. You know, you're going to, there's a new mental clarity, a new, I think maybe once this, the rest of these truths have been told, and I just feel there's a needing for a severe honesty between you and someone else, a severe honesty, and you both really, really need to be, or you and the group of people, or whatever the situation is, you know your situation, it needs honesty, like proper, unemotionally involved honesty. Even if it is about emotions, it needs to be spoke without emotion, if you know what I mean. Like, the fact is, I felt like this. The fact is, I felt like that. The fact, don't as you're, you know, no tears, no shouting, no screaming, no, just this is how it is. Okay, you got that? Does that make sense? So you do that, my lovelies. Gemini, let's see. Oh, right, you did fall. Oh, lies and deceit. See, I'm not sure now if that's where someone's not been truthful with you, Taurus, or whether that's the start of the Gemini. Let me give the cards a knock. Okay, my lovelies. Stop it. Right, Gemini, let's see what we've got for you, my beautiful home team. Let's see what we've got for our gems. You want that one? Yeah, talking to no one. Mercury maybe have gone back into correct order, but we're like, yeah. Let me get past the shadow period first, please. Some of you may be thinking of going back to school. Some of you, okay, some Gemini's got fire sign who's going to come back around who thinks they're the bee's knees at the moment. And we're like, yeah, I'm not so sure. I'm kind of keeping myself to myself at the moment, doing my own thing. Quite happy working on what I'm working, but we have got someone, a definite fire sign. Your fire signs are Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Definitely wanting to come back around to us without a shadow of a doubt. Oh, hello. They want to tell us something. They want to tell us something. What do they want to tell us? Let's see if we can find out. I'll pull the rest of the cards, but at the moment it is going to be some sort of romantic offer because we've got two aces here. That's normally about romance and affairs of the home and things like that. Love affairs. What else have we got? Come on. But we're like, I'm alright. I mean, see, because the Hermit cards come out, but I don't feel there's no, this isn't the Hermit card as in, oh, we're going to go away world. This is sort of like, I feel it's more this time man for us. It's more like, I'm on my own. I'm quite happy doing what I'm doing. I'm seeing people when I want to see people, and when I don't want to see people, I'm not seeing people. I'm doing my own thing. I'm learning other bits and pieces about life. I'm looking inside, seeing, working out exactly what it is I want and what I don't want. You know, we're being quite reflective at the moment, Gemini. What one? What one? Yeah. And that one, okay. Yeah, and we got our own choices to make at the moment, and we've okay, all right, yes, I have it. Yeah, we're working on our own shit at the moment, and we're this person that's coming back around to us, and I do feel they're coming back around to us. Okay, I feel they've been around before. We don't really trust them because they've lied in the past, or they've not been 100% honest in the past, so we're not really in the mood to tolerate, because we're in hermit mode and we're doing our own thing, we're not really in the mood to tolerate the crap that comes with them, or they've been around before and there was a lot of drama around them, and we just like, yeah, I don't want that anymore. And I don't think whatever they say, I mean, if they really, really want to try, then they're going to have to work on how they approach us, choose like wisely how to approach us. Because if they come at us in the same manner, we're not interested. We're not interested. And they're like, oh God, this is going to be a little bit harder than I realised it was. This is going to be a little tougher than I realised it was. And we're like, yeah, it is. And we've got Mars in Gemini at the moment, though. So we need to watch ourselves that we don't become too gob. I mean, we can be gobby and direct anyway. But what we need to be is be careful that at the moment we don't, because like Mars is like the god of war and stuff like that, and we need to be careful and coming forward both guns. Do you know what I mean? So we need to watch ourselves, because there's a strong possibility at the moment that, especially now Mercury's also out of retrograde, that we could open our gobs and really be cutting with our mouth and not realise it. So we need to watch how this operates at the moment, okay? And also not go flying in both. I feel for some of us Geminis, we might be flying off the handle a little too easily at the moment. Our patience may be a little thin, and I think some of us are aware of that, and that's why we've gone into hermit mode. Like, I need to stay away from people at the moment because, you know, my patience is thin and I could end up snapping at the wrong person. And it's not because there's anything majorly bothering us, because we're a pretty adaptable sign, but it's our patience is just thin. It's just thin, and there's certain things that we'd normally nod and smile at that we're just not prepared to nod and smile at the moment. But like I said, we need to keep an eye on ourselves, because there's a strong possibility we could end up saying something too cutting, you know, like we're not, or we could react in a certain way, or we could get a little too big for our boots at the moment, you know. So we need to be careful. We need to be careful how we affect those around us at the moment, gems. Yeah, this is definitely a romantic situation. Someone is offering us a romantic situation, and if it is a fire sign that's probably been around us before, or someone with those energies, very fast moving, very they're just quick, very passionate people, very quick, and we're not sure. We're not sure. Yeah, we don't really. I think we would make them jump through hoops before we'd even consider it. Like I said, yeah, we're in two minds as to whether to bother or not. I think a lot of us aren't going to bother, if I'm honest. Yeah, we're quite happy on our own, thanks. Yeah, I think a lot of us aren't going to bother. It's only till Thursday, though. Thursday, new start. You decide what you want to do, Gemini. But like I said, just be careful with how we speak and what we do at the moment. Be mindful that we're probably a little less on patience and I don't want to say aggressive as such, but we are a little more aggressive than normal at the moment. I like to speak directly to you guys. You can handle it. Okay, Cancer, let's see what we've got for you, my angels. What do we have for our Cancerians? Week starting the 1st of April 2019. Oh, really? Okay. All right. Well, don't interfere with the cards, my lovely, then. Okay. Cancer, what have we got for you, my darlings? Cancerian, week commencing. Okay. I find it quite fascinating when a card can't decide whether to come out upright or in the reverse, so it comes out. Instead of that way or that way, it comes out like that. I will take it like that, and I will see what transpires with the rest of the cards. They'll give me the context of why it's decided to come out on the piss. Come on then. I think this is in about two minds about starting something new, or Okay, this is about someone hoping they were pregnant and unfortunately finding out they're not, or believing they're not at present, but all hope isn't lost. There's still a chance here. Hang on. Really? Yeah, don't the Cancerian I'm connecting with, okay, you or your partner were trying to get pregnant, or trying to have a, or try, if it weren't pregnancy, then it was trying to set something up, a new project or something along them lines that you were trying to set up, and it seems like it's not transpired. But if you were trying for a baby, I would suggest getting and you believe you're not pregnant now, I would get a second opinion. Okay, I would definitely get a second opinion. If it is a situation like a new project or a new venture or something along them lines that you've tried to set up, it just needs some tweaking. All right, just needs a little rebalancing. Something is a little off kilter. Hang on. Sorry, I'm really thirsty. Something is, that's still hot. Will be later, it's in the thermos. Something's a little off kilter. And once you work out what that is, I feel you've quit too soon. I can understand why you're emotional about this. I can clearly see why you're emotional about this, but you've given up the ghost too soon. You're very upset over it, and yet it's not. Again, with the Ace of Swords coming up all the time. Yeah, this isn't the final story regarding this. Okay, something just needs to be if it's a situation, something just needs to be tweaked, and then that's it. It's going to go forward. It's something you've forgotten. If it's a situation, it's something you have forgotten that needs. It might be like the signing of a piece of paper that's holding you up, like someone's forgot to put their signature on, like, because you know sometimes when you sign in papers you get like 6 copies, you know, and you've got to sign each one, and maybe they were laid out and one of them hasn't been signed or something along them lines. If it's to do with babies and finding out you're not pregnant, definitely get a second opinion, because I don't feel the full story regarding you getting pregnant has been, or you and your partner being pregnant has been realised yet, if that makes sense. It will make sense when you go back to the doctor. Go and see a doctor, go see a specialist about it, and that will make sense. For those of you where this is some sort of situation or project or something like that, someone has missed their thing. I feel as well, for those of you that were trying for a baby and have found out you're not pregnant, you've put too much pressure on trying to make the baby and not the love between each other. It's become almost a chore, and I think you're overthinking it, and that could be why it's not coming out exactly as you want. You're not getting the results you want. You're overthinking it a little bit. I know that sounds really stupid and really stupid thing to say, but it's something to do with up here that is interfering with things working down here. Does that make sense? Yeah. I'm not saying you're crazy or anything like that. I'm saying up here is in such a sort of overdrive. It's releasing chemicals into the body that is making this area not run as it should for either sex, whatever sex you are, whatever gender you are. Okay, what have we got? Yeah, definitely go see a doctor if it's about having babies. If it is a situation like new project, venture, something along them lines, then yes, you have got to go back and see someone with regards to paperwork or the legalities or the fine print on something. Okay, that is what you've got to do. You've definitely, because I've just had confirmation for that one. And then all will be complete and you just will be able to do what it is you want to do, guys. Yeah, this is a paperwork mishap. Okay. Regarding the project, etc., there's a little bit of help needed here. Eddie! Yeah, there is definitely a little bit of help needed here, and it's help. I think you're gonna have to ask someone you didn't really want to have to ask. Okay. And if it's to do with the pregnancy side of it, if it's someone, you know, with the pregnancy side of it, it's, again, having to seek some sort of medical intervention from someone you didn't really want to have to deal with, or a route you didn't really want to have to take. Sorry, guys. But it's not saying it won't happen. Saying it won't happen for the Cancerians I'm connecting with. Yeah, we need to quieten down the mind, guys. We need to take a break. I think whatever the situation, you need to take a step back, sleep on it for a couple of nights or whatever, take a deep breath and then go, right, where is this? Why is this not coming together like this? Whatever the situation, why is it not coming together like this? What has changed? What has gone one way or the other? Why? Do you know what I mean? And then I think you will work it out. You will deal with who you need to, and then, yeah, everything will be fine. Moving onwards and upwards. Moving onwards and upwards and reaching your goals. I think that makes sense. Let's see where you go with that, guys. Yeah, deal with what you've got to do. Whatever the situation, you have got to see someone else in order to get this to go the way you want it to go, whether it's about having babies or whether it is about a new project venture thing that you've set up. All right, my lovelies. But I did say it would go the way you want it to go, but you're going to have to do a slightly different route, or make sure you have signed everything you need to say. It's definitely a hitch with paperwork or some sort of fine print legality thing. Oh, just spotted the cookies out the corner of the eye. That was a big mistake, isn't it? Okay, Leo, let's see what we got for you, my lovelies. So what we've got for Leo, week starting 1st of April 2019. This year's flying by already. Okay, what have we got for our Leos, please? Okay. Give me a sec. Have you been shunned, Leo? Has somebody shunned you? Who has shunned you, my lovelies? Oh dear. Oh God. Okay. I'm quite upset about this. Someone has just literally shut the door in your face. Or you have them. And it doesn't go either way. Yeah, okay. Alright, I feel for some of you this may be a breakup, okay, within a relationship, and you are now on your Jack Jones, okay. You're now on your Jack Jones, trying to work out what to do and what your shit is, trying to find your own balance in your life, you're readjusting. Give me one more at this deck, please. You readjust, okay, that one, okay. Some of you, yeah, you're setting off on your own now. Some of you are throwing yourself into work or a new job. But unfortunately, yeah, someone is literally, I hate to say it, but either you've done this to someone or they've done it to you, but someone has literally slammed the door in someone's face. And it's like, don't need you, don't want to know, leave me alone. I mean, proper whoosh. Proper whoosh. And you're finding that no one else, darling, you okay? Good boy. And they're and you or they are like rebalancing their life, getting themselves back together and setting off on their own, becoming their own foundation, their own stable step forward, their own beginning. So if this is you, Leo, don't worry, you got it. You got it. You'll be balancing this week. You're getting yourself organised. You know where you're going. You're setting off on your own. Becoming more independent. More independent after this. I do actually feel like a door was physically slammed in your face. And maybe someone offered to help you with something and they've just... No. It's changed. Let's see what else we got for you, Leo. But you're fine. You're just gonna you are gonna readjust, rebalance yourself, get yourself square and move forward on your own, and it's fine. And it's actually a better foundation for you to bounce from. A much better foundation for you to bounce from. So maybe this was a blessing in disguise, my lovelies. Some of you could be moving home. It could be about you were going to move home somewhere. Or maybe you were going to move in with a partner and that's all fallen through. And you're like, you know what? I'll do it by myself. It was upsetting at the time. You might find out they were cheating on someone with someone else, or you might have been cheating with someone else. You know. It's your reading. But yeah, it's like, okay. Yeah, this has brought a complete transformation. This is actually quite big for you guys. This is a real big transformation. This is like a huge learning curve with regards to either someone in your life or something within yourself. Your huge learning curve, because this is actually literally changing who you are, or the way you perceive someone or situation, or you know, I think it's more the way you perceive someone or yourself, or the way you feel people perceive you. There's some news coming in though. We've got some. You're going to move on fast in your own way, okay? But there's some communication coming your way pretty rapidly. That one, okay. But someone who didn't know what to do with you. That's why the door was slammed in your face. They were unsure what to do with you, or with regards to you, or they just couldn't make up their mind about it. They didn't feel they had all the facts, or vice versa. Like I said, energies go either way. Give me one more, please, my lovelies, for our Leo. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I've got, look, this is your new stable start, okay? It's been reiterated, literally landed under itself. Because this card and this card are actually the same. New stable start. And I know there's two hands here, but I feel this is you doing it on your own. I feel this is you becoming more independent. I feel this is you going, I can't rely on people anymore. I'm not saying you've always relied on people. I'm saying you're becoming more aware of how much you can rely on yourself. Someone didn't know what to do with you. But I feel all of this door slamming in your face and everything, I think it's a blessing in disguise. I feel it's a blessing in disguise. I feel that would have been a downhill. If it had gone ahead, that situation, before the door was slammed in your face, it would have been a downhill battle. And I don't think it would have done you any favours. So you've had a close call, Leo. A real close call. A real close call. But it's good. The onwards and upwards is good. You're starting from a real stable base now. Okay? And that's probably within yourself and within the physicalities of life around you. That's good, Leo. Good start to the week. Good start to the week. Could be a new job as well. Some of you might have started a new job this week. I feel it's more a new stable base for you, a new foundation, a whole new beginning. It's quite exciting. It is exciting. Put that clock forward. I don't remember putting my analog clock, which is up there, forward, and yeah, it's at the right time. Okay, that was Leo. Where are we now? What am I now? Virgo. Am I on Virgo? I'm doing Virgo. Okay, Virgo, let's see what we've got for you, my lovelies. What do we have for our Virgo? Really, that's a lot? What do we have for our Virgos, please? Week starting, okay, week starting the 1st of April 2019. What messages or news or advice do we have for our Virgos? Ooh, new path, decisions. Do I stay or do I go? If I go, there will be trouble. Why is that song in my head? Okay, so okay, it's running like this, right, Virgo? Oh dear. Okay. Do I stay or do I go? That song came into my head, obviously, for a reason, right? So do I stay or do I go? I'm a little bored with this situation. In fact, it's boring me so much. I'm awake, you know, it's keeping me awake, or because I'm that bored. I'm so overboard, I'm overtired, and therefore I'm not sleeping properly, okay? That is where you are at this week. Hang on, let's see. I think... Virgo, I think some of you could be dealing with a water sign. Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. Get away from my biscuits. Get... No, do not call them. Okay. Okay, Virgo, so... do I stay or do I go? I'm a little bored. I'm not sleeping properly. Something, it's almost like you were offered something and you were like, yeah, I don't know whether to take it. Now some of you are regretting not taking it. And there's been this sort of, you've got a really, okay, your week is going to go like this, all right? It's going to start off with, shall I stay or shall I go? Pretty much, all right? Then it's going to be, then someone's going to say to you, but you know, it's going to work and I like you and blah, blah, blah. And you're like, yeah, I've heard all this. I've really heard all this before. Do you know what I mean? And then you're going to like go to bed, sleep on it. And it's going to be like, I'm not going to sleep very properly. And then you're going to think, oh, again, do I stay or do I go? Do you know what I mean? And you're like almost crying over what's no longer there and not realizing what is there. And then you're going to make a decision and you're going to be, yay, right idea. So you're going to do that and then go whoosh. So whatever you decide to choose, whatever way you decide to go, you are going to be happy about it. Okay. So let me get this right. So for some of you, there's been a proposal and we've got to touch cold feet, have we? Because you may feel that the relationship has gone a bit staid, a bit, it's gone a bit stagnant. So some of you could be getting a proposal midweek or later on this week about, and this is why you couldn't decide whether to stay or go. There's no one there. This could be why you couldn't decide whether to stay or go, because you were feeling the relationship had met a sort of stalemate, and then lo and behold, there's a proposal thrown into the mix, and we are as happy as Larry about that. Happy as Larry about that. Interesting. Yep, things are, someone around you is going to, if you're in a relationship with someone and you're feeling a bit flat and not going anywhere, someone is up in their game. Someone is definitely up in their game. They do see you for the amazing person that you are. I feel I should put it like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is going to be... So you start off the week, let's just recap, okay? So you start off the week, shall I stay or shall I go? Not really sure what to do with regards to this relationship. They sort of make this sort of inkling of an offer towards you, you know, like they're trying to up the game, and you're like, yeah. not really doing it for me. Not really doing it for me. And you go to bed and you're like, oh, I can't sleep. This is driving me nuts. What do I do? And then it's like, you know, I have got this in the relationship, but I haven't got this. Do you know what I mean? And you're upset, thinking it's never going to really improve or anything along that. And then let's get married. Oh, happiness ensues. It's definitely moving that way. You are seen for the amazing person you are, but obviously I felt you didn't feel you were being seen that way. Okay, I guess some of you felt you were being taken quite a bit for granted, which is why you were in two minds as to whether to stay or go. But obviously it's not that. And then happiness, fulfillment, joyous, abundance, everything. So yeah, I would say proposal coming your way. If it's not proposal, then someone's going to suggest you live together, or the relationship is going to be made more solid in one way or another. And that, my Virgos. Good week. Good week. Good week. Okay, Libra, let's see what we've got for you, my little angels. Libra, what do we have for Libra, please? Start of the week reading for Libra. 1st of April 2019. What's going on with my hair there? I did have it up earlier. It's from my chiropractor. If you live in Essex, in England, and you're a good chiropractor, I can recommend Gemma at Inspired Health down in Mitchell. She beats me up on a regular basis. She doesn't beat me, but she knows her stuff. She really does know her stuff. She's a lovely lady. Right, Libra, let's see what we've got for you, my little angels. That's quite a lot. I'm not taking that. Be more specific, please. Okay, what do... No? Yes? Okay. Okay. Where are you going? Where are you going, Libra? What are you up to? What are you taking with you? What are you doing? Have you discovered... Okay, so we're trotting along quite happy. Okay. We've been... This card is about deception, but it's also about strategic planning. Okay. So because it's also about strategy and little ways of winning, of like trying to win the battle. Okay. But it coming up with this card feels that you're being quite strategic about something. Either in work or with your finances. I almost feel like you found like a little loophole on how you can prepare for a better future, if you know what I mean. If that makes sense. And you're moving towards that. If it's to do with work, it's to do with you found a way you can up the ante at work. It's going to take a little slyness. Just a little slyness, but it will definitely build for a better career in the future. Definitely. Oh, hello. Yeah, we'll definitely bring around celebrations. It will bring around good times. It will bring around... Yeah, you are working on... Okay. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius or Aquarius. Yeah, I like to think of Aquarius for that one as well. Personally, but yeah, you are moving. Okay, and you know what you're doing. That's good. I think some of you sly little buggers, and I say that with affection, have worked out a way that you can get a promotion, but you've got to be a little, I don't want to say underhanded, but you've got to be a little crafty, could be the word. in order to get this phrase. You've got a bit of knowledge. You know something that maybe other people in the running don't know. And you've got the cards like this, right close to your chest. Right close to your chest. And it's the winning move. Without a doubt, it's a winning move. Without a doubt. That one? Sometimes. Yeah, you've not been too sure whether to pull this move off or not. But I see you doing it. I'm not going to lie. I see you actually doing it. You know something that someone else doesn't know. Or a group of people don't know. Where that? Really? Okay. And that one? Okay. Yeah, and this is something you've been working for before. This is something you've been hoping for, dreaming for, aspiring towards. Okay, and you've realised now the only way you're going to get this is to be a little crafty, a little sneaky. Okay, and in fact, it's almost quite funny because now you've realised what you're going to do and how you're going to do this. You're like, yeah, I've got this. I have got this, and secondly, it's like. And I don't want to sound like we're being pessimistic, but it's like, actually, I'm a little, what's the word? You little bored that the game's been won so easy, if that makes sense. Yeah, you're a little bit, I think you were expecting it to be a bit more of a challenge, and it's like, oh, this isn't the challenge I thought it was going to be, and oh, okay, I can probably do this standing on my head now. But you have had to do a little in order to get what you want. But it's good. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. All good. It's going to be what you want. It's going to be what you deserve. And you've worked towards it. You've worked towards it. It's good. Yeah, you get it. You get it. You definitely get it. So that's all good. Interestingly. Okay, Scorpio. So what we got for you, my darlings? Scorpio. My son's a Scorpio and it was Mother's Day. And I must show you, look what he got me for Mother's Day. Obviously it's not real because, as he pointed out quite clearly to me, I killed the real ones, which is true, I do. I said, no, you've got a flower that lasts forever, Mummy. Well, he didn't say Mummy because he's 15. I like to think he'd still say Mummy, but he doesn't. Okay. Something new on the horizon for you, my Scorpios. Could be new job, new love interest. Let's see. Why do you keep asking me to take from the bottom? Why are you doing that? Huh? Okay, you're working on something and building towards your future. Some of you are building towards a new... Some of you are looking up to someone and you are working... this could be a bot. This could be a boss or someone along them lines. Someone you aspire to, someone you look up to, and you are working your way towards being like them. There's something about them that resonates inside you, and you're trying to, that you find quite admirable, and you're working your way up to be like them. I'm not saying that you're not your own person. I'm saying they've done something like, how can I explain it? It's like they might have, and I'm not saying you don't have integrity, but I might say, but they might have a moral belief or something like that has resonated with you, and you're like, actually, yeah, that's something I'd like to work towards. I'd like to work towards being the sort of person that thought that, or they might have a level of integrity that you've not seen in someone else, or you feel is within yourself, but it's going to take a little work to get there. Am I making sense? I hope you understand what I mean. I'm not saying that you don't have any of those attributes. I'm saying it's like you're up in the game on it. Yeah, you're upping the game on it. And this is to help you deal with someone who hasn't been 100% honest with you, who left you feeling a little deflated. This person could actually be coming in to help you with this week, but I feel you are not losing who you are and taking on someone else's persona. But I think, like I said, someone who you admire, you've seen them deal with someone who you look up to, and we all look up to different people, there's no shame in that, has dealt with a similar situation, like I said, with a certain, maybe with a certain dignity or a certain integrity, and you're like, actually, I'm going to take what I saw them do, that lesson I learned from them, and I'm going to use it in this situation where someone's been a bit iffy with me. I'm going to take it. Yeah, you're going to be like, no, that's it, I'm planting my feet here, and I'm going to deal with it in the way that I have seen this person deal with it, this person who I admire deal with it, and that's what I'm doing. That's too many. Okay. Yeah, and you're going to be triumphant. Going to be triumphant in it. You will win this situation. This. How many sevens? Got a lot of sevens. Yeah, you're going to definitely win this. Like I said, there's someone that you've looked up to, aspired to, and you're going to deal with this situation because of the lesson you've learned from watching this person deal with a similar situation. And I do feel it is something to do with someone stole something from you, or there's been some sort of barefaced lies. Do you know what I mean? That have kind of put you into a situation. It's got you in an situation. But you're going to deal with it the way this, because someone has definitely done you wrong. But don't worry, you've got it covered. And the way you deal with it is definitely with integrity, with dignity, with class. All right. In fact, just the way you handle this alone now is going to put this other person that done you wrong to so much shame and make them feel so small, because I reckon they were hoping you were going to flare up. I reckon they were hoping you were going to flare up or try and sting them with your towel. But no, you've completely thrown them off kilter, because you are reacting in a way that you admire, that you've seen someone else react. And it's not something that wouldn't have been in you anyway, if you understand what I'm saying. It's something that was in you anyway, but having seen someone else do this, someone who you admire, you're like, that's how I'm going to handle it. I'm more than capable of handling it that way, but that's how I'm going to handle this situation where this person has been deceitful, stolen, they've just been, yeah. And they may have come across as quite intriguing at first, this person that's done this ick. They may have come across as quite an intriguing person, quite, made you quite curious about them, but they're a dick, for the other one of a word. But you've got it covered. You got it covered, and you definitely come out on top because you're classier. You've done, like I said, you've done it with dignity. You've dealt with it with dignity and integrity, Scorpio. So you make them look about this big. No matter what they've done, they are perceived as the fool now, the complete idiot, because the way you've dealt with it has just wiped the floor with them. And you haven't even had to break a sweat to do it. Okay, let's see where we're at for our Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, start of the week. No. Sagittarius, start of the week. 1st of April 2019. Don't start rowing, you two. Okay. Oh God, flying out. What's going on with you, Sagittarius? Okay, so you've been working hard. behaving yourself, doing as you're told, working hard, and Jesus Christ. I mind. I didn't out the way, love. Well, there's a lot here, guys. Hang on. That's too many. Cards have literally exploded. Right. Yeah, so you've been working on, you were dealing with some situation at work, okay? I think there was a bit of a hoo-ha between you and someone else at work. If it wasn't someone at work, it was an earth sign, your Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo, okay? And you're waiting for news or some info to come back about this. Why is this going so mental? I think there's some legalities. You got two stories going on here. Hang on a minute. You got two stories going on. Let me sort this out for you, Sag. Okay, so we've got some sort of legalities or something coming to do with business or work or something along them lines, okay? The other thing we got coming in. Okay, we've got this love offer coming its way, but it's slow. It's taking its time to get to you, okay? What's going on here? Unless I've connected to two of you. There has been, right, to recap. There's some sort of legal tribunal issue, something, you're waiting on some paperwork with regards to something that has gone on at work. You were working fine, but something happened and put a spanner in the works, okay? So you're waiting for legal, this week you're waiting for some sort of legalities or paperwork to come in about that, okay? The other thing we've got here is we've got this, it's a genuine love offer, but it's slow. It's taking its time. I think someone's feeling a bit shy. I could be wrong, but I'm feeling, okay. That, what one? What one? They're moving towards, and that one, and that one. Moving towards you. It's definitely a love offer coming in, and they're moving towards you, but they are slow. Why are they so slow? All right. I think what's going to happen here, just when you think they're not going to make a move, Saji, they're going to make a move. Bizarrely. So if you've been waiting for someone to ask you out, it's now Monday, right? If you've been waiting for someone to ask you out, say, might be someone you met last week, week before, whatever, and you've been waiting, and you've been waiting for them to get in contact, ask you out, ask for a second date, or someone to ask you out on a date, and you're thinking, oh my God, it's not going to happen. I reckon by Thursday it will. They're just biding their time for some reason. I think they're trying to play it cool and they're a little bit shy. It is something they want. It's something they've been wishing and hoping about. And you're hoping they get in contact as well. And they are going to get in contact, but they're just, they're on the, I think they're shy. Yeah, it's everything they, yeah. That's what they want. They want to complete a love offer with you. They want to complete, they want to make this move towards you, but they're shy. I think they're not sure how to actually ask you. I think they're not actually sure how to ask you. But they want to, and they do. They do. All the weeks out they do, but they're a little shut. That's cute. Cute Sagittarius. Very cute. But yeah, they will ask you out. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what we got for you, my lovelies. My Capricorns. What do we have for you? I'll keep eyeing up those biscuits. It's good. Well, it is good because I'll just eat them. Capricorn, week commencing. Stop it. we commence in the 1st of April 2019. What have we got for our Capricorns? One more. Okay. Yeah, I do feel some of them travelling or somewhere else at the moment. There's Capricorn I'm connecting with, and I know they're not in their normal environment at the moment. The devil. Not the devil, but someone is not where they're meant to be. Or where they normally are. Sorry, not where they're meant to be. Where they normally are. Someone is off grid. Right, okay. Okay, so this is why you're off grid. All right, we've got a Capricorn at the moment who's literally off grid, gone off grid, and it's to do something to do with the fire sign. Some fire sign had made you a promise or something, and it's not come to light. In fact, I feel the whole promise was bullshit. Not gonna lie to you. I'm obviously not going to sugarcoat it either, am I? Obviously, because I just said it's bullshit. Yeah, this fire sign had an offer for you, and you were like, okay, let's get this into fruitation, let's get this moving. And there you are, like, it's all right. No, take your time. I'm all right. I can be patient about it. It's fine. You know, I'm a slow moving energy. I'm a Capricorn. I'm a slow moving energy. Don't worry. And you've just found out everything that was on offer was bull crap. Don't you worry, like, oh, no, hang on. For some of you, this is business partnerships. I've got 2 kings. For some of you, this was business partnership. So if this is to do with business, okay, this partner that you are thinking of going into business with or something along them lines, it's either there's bullshit there. There's bullshit there. You're not getting the full story. You might not get the full payment if you're merging or something along them lines. But there's some serious horse manure here. Serious horse manure. Yeah, look, deception and envy, lies. Someone's not telling you the truth here. In reverse. Fertility in reverse. Things. So instead of things moving forward, being productive, fertility is all about, I mean, it's about babies as well, but it's also about, this is like the Empress card, this is moving forward, this is nurturing what it is you want. This is getting the ball rolling, you know, putting in, you know, a bit like Mother Nature, you know, creating, being creative, things like that. That's now in reverse. That's too many. Bear with me. This, okay. Yeah, and this is just going to bring grief. If this is a business partnership, this is going to bring you grief, guys. This is not as it seems. Now, cross-watcher, this could be Capricorn doing this to you. I'm not saying that's the case, just saying. But there is, and if this is some sort of relationship where you've been promised the world, it's bullshit. It's not happening. It's not happening. There's lies here. There's lies and deception. You need to know. For some of you, it is a love relationship, or it's something you're really passionate about doing. It might be the work that you're really passionate about doing, and this new partnership, this new business idea is going to tumble. I'd be careful, Caps. I'd be really careful. I would double, triple check paperwork. I wouldn't do anything on a handshake at the moment. Sorry, Caps. Not the best reading in the world. Not good news. It's all out of balance and upside down, my lovelies. You be careful this week. Double check everything. Double and triple check everything. Because there is bullshit afoot, I'm afraid. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see what we've got for you, my lovelies. Let's see what we've got for you. That's why I was feeling the capital out of sync. Okay. What do we have for our Aquarius, my lovelies? Coming into that Aquarius energy. Thank you. Right, Aquarius, week commencing 1st of April 2019. What news, messages, advice do we have for our Aquarius, please? Any news, messages or advice? That one for our Aquarius. What are you pondering? What are we pondering, Aquarius? What are we... That one. Okay. One more for clarification. Hang on a sec. Okay. Why are these being so negative, these cards? Okay. Alright, so you're pondering whether something that you've been waiting on something, okay? It may be a new job for some of you, or some sort of new investment or capital or something along them lines, and you're waiting to hear news about this coming in, and it's not, you're unsure what to do. There's a hiccup, there's been a hiccup, and you're unsure what to do. Hang on a sec. I feel you've been caught in a bit of a situation where I'm damned if I do and I'm buggered if I don't. It's one of those situations I feel you've been caught up in, and I think some of you it's to do with finances. In fact, I think for all of you it's to do with finances, if I'm honest. There's like not been the return you were hoping for. This is because... hang on a sec. Someone's not been giving you the full picture either. For some of you, I feel it was an investment into some sort of further education, or in order to help you with a new career. But I feel if it was like, for some of you, I feel it maybe was an online course or something along them lines, and they've had the money, but the course isn't really worth the paper it's written on. You've discovered now. I'm not saying you wouldn't learn from the course. I'm saying if it was for a specific a job or profession or something along them lines, this course that you've actually done and put all this money, invested this money into, doesn't actually carry weight with that job. But you were led to believe it did. Frustrating. There's so many scams out there online nowadays, though, it's ridiculous. You have to be double careful, triple careful. Okay, that one. Okay. Don't fear, some of you are definitely getting your money back. I think if you put in a what one? No, yeah, no, okay. If you put in a proper complaint, a proper... Some of you might have an ombudsman or someone you can go to. But I feel for some of you, you will definitely get your money back. Or if this isn't like an online course, or it's something you've invested your money in and you're waiting for a return on it, and it turns out there's been some sort of scam or mishap, Aquarius, then get everything down in writing. Put your teeth in, Lisa, and state your case, and I do feel your money will come back. I do feel your money's coming back to you. You'll get your refund. Yeah, you'll get your refund, without doubt. And you'll be able to reinvest it somewhere else where you want to reinvest it somewhere else. Your money will come back from this, my lovelies. Scams online are awful. But yeah, you'll get your money back. Get your money back. Now, what could be left? What star sign could we possibly have left? It'll be our Pisces. Yeah. So where are we at, my little Pisces? What have we got for the start of the week for you? What are you doing? Hello. Yes. boy. Okay, Pisces. Pisces, we commencing 1st of April 2019. What have we got for Pisces? Messages, oh, that's a lot. Yeah, I'm not taking that, that's heavy. Messages, advice, news. What do they need to know, my lovelies? What do our Pisces need to know? I can't stop looking at those cookies or biscuits, whatever it is you want to call them, sitting just there. Okay. Ooh. Fate is turning that wheel. But where's it going? Too many. Oh, okay. Lead me not into temptation, said Pisces. I can find it by myself. And then confuse the hell out of myself about it. What are you doing? What doing? Okay. Let me get one more on this. Okay, some of you could be dealing with the fire sign, okay? There may have been a rather tempting offer, because I feel you have been led into some sort of temptation, and this has now left you feeling, shit, I've kind of got myself into this situation, and now I'm not really sure what to do. But you have got a fire sign whispering in your ear going, well, you could do this, or you could do that, or you could do that. And I'm not sure it's the best advice to take. Hang on, let's have a look. But I do feel that, and I don't mean this disrespectfully or horribly, but I feel some of you may have got yourself into this situation because you wasn't really paying attention. You were having one of your little fairy moments. And there's nothing wrong with your little fairy moments, because I am, even though I'm not a Pisces, I am the queen of fairy moments. Of, you know, like being distracted, not really paying attention, doing too many things at once and things like that, you know. Like I start off doing a job and then it's like, oh, chocolate, or oh, something shiny, or oh, cute man in shorts. Anything along them lines. I get distracted to what I'm doing, and like, but I'm still walking in that direction, you know, and then I'm like, oh shit, how did I end up here? You know, I feel it sort of may have been something along them lines. Yeah, you're not. Yeah. I think this fire sign is suggesting just keep quiet and we'll run off in that direction. No one will notice. Yeah, if we don't say anything, we can just head off that way and things will be fine. No one will know. But I don't feel that life does that, because it's going to really upset you or someone else. Or you may be thinking, with regards to this fire sign, they might be going, and you might be thinking, you know what, no. You're sailing off on your own. Either or on that one. Okay. Either or on that one. Yeah, some of you are just thinking, I'm going to head off and do my own shit. Some of you are definitely thinking that. You've led me into temptation, or you've kind of been swayed into temptation. You know, something that isn't as great as I thought it was, sort of blindly ended up there. I'm not saying it's your fault you've ended up there. Yeah, this is just grief now. This is grief. This is not knowing what to do. You're completely torn as to what to do. And you just can't see. I think you are just going to have to cut your losses and move on from it. Yeah, because otherwise this is going to have you bound to something that you might not want to be bound to. And you're going to have to, if you don't say something or do something about it, you're going to be sitting there thinking, shit, I'm in this situation. And you're literally going to be rocking like this. Got myself into this situation, or got led into this situation because I wasn't really paying attention. You know, I'm normally much more on the ball, and now I'm stuck here and just rocking back and forth. Literally, what do I do? Just sitting here, what do I do? Do an answer before Thursday. Some of you just throw yourself into work and pretend none of this is going on, which is fine. That's your way of dealing with it at the moment until the time comes that you can deal with it. Nothing wrong in that. Working on your future, working on your finances, working on, like I said, just throwing yourself into work until you can work out how to deal with this. But this is, like I said, I do feel you've been led into something and you just didn't see it until it was too late. Some of you are gonna throw yourself into it. Some of you are gonna be, yeah, because some of you are gonna have to. Some of you can't run away from this as quick as you want to, because there's something tied. There's a tied connection here. Something has you slightly bound, not tied up like this, but you know, there's something. So you're going to throw yourself into work until you can work out how to undo this last bit. I see, it's interesting. But I know how clever you are. I've no doubt you will work it out. And this only goes up to Thursday, so on Thursday when I do the weekend reads, maybe we'll have more answers on that story, my lovelies. Yeah, definitely some sort of temptation there that has blindsided you and got you into a bit of a pickle. All right, my lovely. So that is everyone's readings for the week commencing the 1st of the 4th, 2019. I will catch up with you all on Thursday. Until then, if you can, have a great week. All right, I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.